What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the final episode of the EU4 Superstates AI only battle. This is it. 9 years to go. 1st of January just passed of 1812. We're going to be running to the end. We'll have a look at the great powers. We might have a look at some other maps as well. As we'll probably have a look at the maps as the episode goes on. Let's have a look at development. I know people will be interested. It's not that great, but there we go. We can see what's going on. Manpower. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Technology, everyone's sort of kept up. I believe is Cascadia falling behind? Is that why they're darker green? Or are they ahead? 31, 32, 32, 29. I think it's just because they're a bit behind. But that's it. But yeah, all of these guys are the same tech group. They've all done pretty well. Yeah, they've all done fine to make it this far. What other map modes are there? Institutions. I think everyone's practically embraced now. Maybe some parts of Africa need... Okay, parts of Africa are maybe a bit behind, but to be honest, the rest of the world's doing okay. Iceland's struggling a little bit, but they're getting there. We'll leave... Wait, how bad are they doing for technology on this map mode? Are you ready to see, like, just terribleness? Technology... Oh, yep, they're yellow. 25, 26, 28, that's not too great. Who's this? Oh, that's Castile. No surprises there, then. Federations. What even are federations? Like, I've never seen one. Who knows? How's this going? There's still no wars. Florida are attacking the natives, but that's not really... They're not really doing anything. Are they? Oh no, they have a 56 stack. They're just sieging out the stuff. It's going to take a while. But yeah, Texas is now or never. You know, if you want to just get something going. Occidente. Oh, you're allied with New York. That's the big problem here. Just attack Florida. Go on, just do it. They've only got Britain. You could easily beat them. Make it interesting. Nevada sort of spoiled Cascadia's party towards the end with the help of Texas as they cut them open. And now we have sort of California-ish separated from this bit. California was like quite... I think it started like this being the northernmost bit, right? I don't know. There's San Francisco, so I guess so, maybe. Possibly. Oh, yeah, I think it was like around here and then sort of down to there, maybe. Oh no, Los Angeles is here, never mind. Up to like here. So they don't actually have all of the original California. They lost a bit to Texas. But, you know, they have like all of Western Canada. And then there's Alaska. Separately, Manitoba came back to where the same as they were for most of this game. They looked like this when they were just doing okay. See, Cascadia came and gave them a tough time, as did some others. And they're back to normal again. Which is nice to see. Very nice. Okay, Texas is winning a war against some Mexicans. Texas is just Hidalgo, whoever that is. That's not going to be enough to win. You need to do more, Texas. Go on, just go after Yucatan. Go after somebody big. Just keep going in. You don't have time to waste right now, I'm afraid. But there's no real big wars going on. I see the Ottoman-Hungary war is probably the biggest. And that seems like the Ottomans aren't going too well. Yeah, minus 15. Okay, well, Florida's about to beat these natives again. Which, I mean, Floridian Brazil should probably get a bit larger. They've got 86 war score at this moment. That should be done pretty soon. They're going to go siege out the rest. No, they're not going after the rest of this stuff. Okay, just leave the rest of the stuff as it is. You know, you're cool. I don't mind. Do whatever you need to do. But no wars here. Nevada has got some peasants, but yep, they'll deal with them pretty easily. Wyoming is still here, surprisingly. Coming out on top, I guess we could say, in the center of the map. Unless you want to say Texas, but Wisconsin, Wyoming. Actually, Wyoming are stronger than... Wisconsin are stronger than Wyoming, to be fair. Cascadia coming out on top in the west. Florida, not doing so well. But, yeah, southeast, maybe. Give it to them. But New York, obviously, the eastern sort of power. Quebec, doing very well in Canada since coming back. I mean, they pretty much had everything handed to them on a plate by New York. But they're still here, so credit for that. That takes some effort to still be alive after this. So many states are not alive anymore. I flicked onto episode 1 quickly to see what it looked like at the start, and it was a mess. Well, it's more of a mess now. Well, to be fair, this is probably one of the nicest points it's been. The separation, the border gore is not too bad. There's a bit here with Manitoba. Cascadia obviously being split in half, and then Indiana's split in half too. But apart from that, everyone else is connected. Looks okay. Texas has blobbed out a lot. Let's see, are you going after anybody else, Texas? Because it is like now or never. You've got 5 years at this point. There's 2 wars against Wurzburg. Wait, no, they've got the same flag, but they're different people. How is that possible? So this is Wurzburg, and this is Wurzburg. Oh, oh, okay, that's the province. Okay, so East Frisia's. Okay, that's bad. East Frisia are pretty big. If I checked last time, they're the big red blob here, yep. And then Brandenburg's not gonna be too good either. Who even is it? Is it you? No. Who on earth are they at war with? I don't know. Oh, it's these people. Bye-bye, guys. Your two provinces aren't gonna last too long. Over there. That's how the Ottomans doing right now. They are -5. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is big. This is big. Texas versus New York. What a way to end the series. New York declared war on Indiana to purge some heresy. They called in France, Michigan, and the District of Columbia. Indiana has called in Florida, Floridian Brazil, Wisconsin, and Texas. Now this war isn't going to see Texas take enough land to win. I don't think Texas will take anything. But if Texas and Florida and Wisconsin can beat New York here, and if France don't really get involved, then the land Florida might take or Indiana might take from New York could push New York down enough. We're not looking at the list. There's 5 years. It's running as fast as it can, the game. It's a race against time, I guess, for Texas to get that peace deal. And just New York to lose enough development. And it could happen. They've got Quebec. Quebec's not involved yet. If they call in Quebec, that's another 30 stack. But Michigan and New York and District of Columbia in there as well. Gonna have to fight. But obviously they're up against some strength. Obviously in French Columbia's not gonna have an easy time dealing with Floridian Brazil. And depends what France sends over. What France sends over to assist. That is the question. Already -9 for New York. Not the start they would have been hoping for. Brilliant start for Texas and Florida. And I see a battle there. Texas are going to win with that 3-star general. As we said, they're just cheating. You know, they've got some. Oh my goodness, Hungary took a bigger chunk of Lithuania this time. They definitely didn't have this much last time. And it seems like they may have just, pieced out with the Ottomans. I don't see a huge difference along this border. The Ottomans have always had this bit. The Ottomans spreading across Africa very quickly. I think it's because they got this wasteland quite recently. But yeah, they are looking huge right now. But obviously, revolutionary Scandinavia still here. No one else revolted or had a revolution. But let's see. This is obviously what matters right now. Okay, the Ottomans v Crimea. Oh, Britain are going after Haiti one last time. -18 now for New York. This is it. Are Texas going to... They need Indiana to take a lot. Gonna need Florida to take a bit too, probably, to have some luck. Taking land from Michigan, though, that could be the problem. If Indiana takes land from Michigan, that's gonna hurt. Okay, Texas is about to win another battle here, I imagine. Oh, no, because New York backed them up with 100 stack. You're not gonna win that battle. It was a 50-on-50, but New York were heavily demoralized, but then just out of nowhere, 100 stack. Game over. No other interstatal wars. Cascadia maybe, I thought might maybe, go after Alaska or something before the game was over. Who is this declare? Okay, I was going to say, could Wisconsin call in Cascadia to really start to beat down on New York, but they can't, and I don't see Cascadia doing anything anymore. It's unlikely. 3 years to go now as we enter May 2018. 2018? Close enough, George. 1818. Oh, Michigan has been separate pieced already. That's not good for New York. And Florida just beat a big old stack there. And they're going to beat a District of Columbia. Oh, but New York's going to come and stack wipe them. Sometimes, look at them all reinforcing as much as possible. But Texas still has an 80 stack just sat like in the middle of nowhere. But time's running out. 3 years. Less than 3 years. I don't know the exact end date. Britain, Brazil. Why didn't you not just give this to Argentina? It would have been huge. Floridian Brazil. Why are you not going after France right now? Why would you go after the 12 stack first? What are you doing? Okay, well, I'm going to watch this battle anyway. They're running. It's just a game of cat and mouse right now. New York now -22. Let's quickly go look at how the Ottomans are doing over here just for fun. Yep, they have just... I noticed Crimea quite big, but they're not doing very well. Expect this is going to be probably a lot of land for the Ottomans, actually, to grab. But, oh well, that sucks for you guys. Have you said... They haven't separate pieced anybody else yet. And Wisconsin... I don't see Wisconsin... Oh, wait, where is Wisconsin? I don't see anything from Wisconsin. Are they dead? Maybe they're walking around with other people, but... Oh no, no, that's New York's 70 stack. And that's New York's 50 stack. There's Wisconsin's 30. It's all a mess. New York, they have two similar flags. New York is starting to pull it back a little bit. It's now -23. Occidente just attacked Zacatecas. Obviously, Texas won't be able to get in on that. Is there going to be a peace deal that really hurts New York? That's the question. I mean, luckily Michigan got separate peace, so they're not going to take a load of land. If they're going to take any land, it's going to be coming from New York. And I think New York's going to flip this. I think New York's going to win. Minus 25. I don't know. It's hard to tell. There's a big war in Europe again. Hungary v Austria, Provence, and revolutionary Scandinavia. This is big. What a way to end. What a way to end a fantastic series. It's going to be the longest series ever on the channel in video number by one episode, even though the videos have been a lot shorter than the EU4 England videos. So that would probably, by episode number 49, it's one more than the 48 episodes that series made it to. So that's pretty cool. Minus 15, yeah, New York are pulling it back. I don't feel like this is going to end. I feel like New York will get it near to naught and we'll see a white peace. I don't know how Texas joined. Were they guaranteeing Indiana's independence? No. I don't know how they got called into this. I just want to point that out. But, because it was against Indiana. So I don't really understand how Texas got brought into this in any way. But oh well, they did. Which is weird. Very weird. Oh, and yep, New York's going to win another battle. 18-20 now. The war score. Oh wow, there's some big stuff going on. Yep, New York minus 17 right now. Texas about to win a battle against the District of Columbia. To be fair, it seems like they made Oh, there's a 60 stack from Florida up here. That's why there's a 35 stack here. Wisconsin has got access through Michigan by the look of it too, which means they might get in there to reinforce. It just seems like Texas, though, might have run out of steam here. They still have about 70,000, but they're just getting smashed by New York at the moment while Florida and everyone does their bit. Yep, right now, minus 28 again, so it's back again swinging in their favour. And 1821's about to start. Let's see what happens. I can't remember exactly what happens at 1821. I only made it there once, and then I broke the England game. It kept going, I think, for some reason. Like, it didn't stop, and I was very confused at exactly what point it was supposed to stop. So, we'll keep going until it stops. I imagine it will stop at some point. Let's see, yep, oh, that is not all of District Columbia's troops. I was going to say, there's no way. Okay, now it's down to minus 17 again. Mali is beating these guys. Kikonja, whoever that is. Somewhere over here, I imagine. Yep, down here. So Mali's growing pretty big. Good job, Mali. And, okay, Florida somehow lost that battle. I just looked to see a 90 stack losing to like a 50 stack, which sucks for them. Oh, Poland just declared war on Scandinavia, so the team of Scandinavia, Austria and Lauenburg are now at war with Hungary and Poland. Not Lithuania though, because obviously that alliance broke down. Probably good for Lithuania. Who's your new best friend? Oh no, it's Poland again. It's like when you just keep going back to the same person who you were in a relationship with, Lithuania. Just go for somebody else. Why can't you be friends with the Ottomans or something? Actually, that probably would never work. But, Scandinavia. Somebody. Just keep going back to Poland. You can do better than that. New York, minus 37 now. That's good. It's now the June. I don't know when the game's going to stop. I imagine it's going to pause at some point. Or break. One of those two things. Or just keep going again. Because, that's a possibility. August flies past into September. Maybe it'll be like the November start date. Maybe. Who knows? New York now minus 54. Okay, yeah, things have changed a bit. Florida's I think it's because Florida's just been chipping away and sieging stuff out with this 60 stack, and New York's not done anything. And Texas also have about 100,000 men just sat in the center. New York's been killing the reinforcements, but the main stacks have been having a good time here. Time's running out. Minus 58 war score. Scandinavia is getting crushed. Lithuania, Muscovy, Poland, and Hungary all at war with them. I just want to see that on the... Wow. I mean, Muscovy doesn't matter, but Muscovy are pretty big over here. Obviously, that doesn't really matter. And is this the end? Is it coming? Are we going to... Oh, we saw a peace deal. And Indiana grew some provinces. Is it going to be enough? That is the... Carolina also grabbed something. Is that going to be enough for Texas to win? It's 1822. Why does this happen? I swear it's supposed to stop in 1821. Well, this is awkward. It is supposed to have stopped. The game's supposed to end, isn't it? It is. I'm like 95% sure. Well, let's stop at this convenient point. I swear it's meant to stop in 1821. It is. For whatever reason, it's not stopped for me twice now. I don't know. But anyway, let's have a look then. Texas did it. Texas, what? 1,729 development. When did they do that? They must have been attacking more Mexicans than I was noticing. That was a huge jump there in development. New York down here, 1,466. Cascadia fell a lot as well. So province is obviously worth more than we thought. 1,019. But I don't know where Texas grew so much. They shot up. But yeah, there you go. Texas has won. And this is awkward because I'm supposed to give a shout out now to everyone that picked Texas. And you see, the thing is, no one picked New York. So I was sat there thinking, well, this is going to be easy. I don't have to pick anybody out. Well, joke's on me, isn't it? I've got to scroll back now, and I know so many people are going to have picked Texas as well. For goodness sake. All the way back, I bet some of you don't even know. It was probably like way back in the start of, or late December, you made a decision, and look where it's got you now. Once again, as it was with this Civ series, if you've commented more than once, I might miss you out, and I'm very sorry. Actually, to be fair, there's a new update on the app that makes it a lot easier to read. This is very nice. I don't know if this counts. First comment, but Mindy Coffindaffer, you picked Texas, alongside California and Quebec. I mean, they're both alive still, so I'll let you off. Texas, who else picked Texas? Just scrolling through. Random person, you said you like Texas too. I mean, that's close to a vote. That is close enough to be in a vote. Steinator, you picked Texas. No, that's not Texas. That's not Texas. A lot of North Carolinas. Oh, this is back when I was pronouncing Arkansas wrong. See, remember how long ago that was. Eli Hale, Texas must win. There you go. They snuck in at the end there and won it for you. Anyone else? I'm kind of skipping through. I'm kind of worried I'm missing people now, but anybody else? This is fun, isn't it? This is fun. Everyone's just like, I picked Texas. Where's my neck? Wait, no. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, so Texas won, and that is not just despite New York looking like winning for the entire game. It is despite the fact that for 11 videos at the start, Texas didn't actually do anything. They weren't in any wars at all. But there they are. They've won. Congratulations, Texas. Congratulations to everyone who picked correctly. I'll be back soon, as in the next upload slot, hopefully, for EU4, with a new series. We'll be playing Super States as a state. I can't remember who I picked to win. I'll have to go check, but it's whoever I picked to win. I'll be playing as them. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure... Oh, no, actually, what am I doing? Do I want to end this right now? No, I want to quickly show some ledger stuff quickly. Let's have a look at who had the biggest force limit. Texas, 273. Cascadia, 237. New York only had 224. Obviously, manpower is going to be messed up. Like Texas, 29,000. New York, 16,000. Texas have the bigger army right now. So once you fly in Florida, they should win. Cascadia here, 222,000 manpower. Oh, poor old Scandinavia struggling down there. Let's have a quick look at boats. And Navy force limit. New York did win that one, 240. Florida, 101. I don't see Cascadia. Oh, Cascadia, 97 next to them. I don't even see... there's Texas, 73. Brief look at the world. Here is North America. Here is Mexico. It actually really did clear up towards the end. There's San Luis Potosi, Yucatan, Jalisco, Occidente, Baja, California, South, and that's it. Here's South America. The natives were killed in the end. There's no more natives. Here's Africa. Cool look around. Feel free to pause it and zoom in or whatever to see everything you need to do. I don't know. Here's Europe. It is a mess, so I won't zoom in too much. You can't really tell what's going on. Here is, I don't know what this region of the world's called, the middle of Europe and Asia. Got Yarkand. Here's India. Andhra rising out of the Bahmanis. Here's Southeast Asia, Ming, Korea and Japan. The Indonesia and friends area of the world. And Victoria here, who never actually made Australia. And a ton of islands. Hawaii's still alive, don't worry. Alaska's still here. That is it for this video. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'm sure there'll be other stuff you can find that you enjoy too. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.